Okay, well, we started a podcast, Blend and Yap.
Yeah.
Super clever. We love it. I'm
Period.
Taryn.
I'm Sam.
We started working together at Ulta about
Yeah,
4 years ago. It's been a while. Don't currently still work there, but
No.
in the time that we did work together, a friendship blossomed. And
Yeah.
we're one of the friendships that made it out of retail, which we love to see it
I think some of the strongest friendships
for sure.
come from retail traumas,
Yes,
in
absolutely.
my opinion.
Yeah, for
For
sure.
what it's worth.
But it was all worth it.
Yeah.
Here we are.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Just like a quick share of what we want for this podcast and kind of like our vision and the why behind starting it truly comes from us just wanting an excuse to spend more time together.
For sure.
And like a way that there are no excuses around it.
Yep.
Also to create a safe place for us, but also for people that choose to listen to us. Something for everybody to like vibe out to,
Yeah.
get ready to it.
Mm-hmm.
Share your thoughts with us. We would love to hear them.
Maybe you just need background noise for your girls.
Yeah, period. What's the stitch for the week? What's new? What have you been up to in the last week?
I've decided I'm not starting today, tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'm going to get back on my health journey. I really am. I'm going to dive back in.
Okay.
Starting tomorrow, as I always say, but for real. I just feel like it's time.
I think Mondays are the only good days to start.
That's fair also. Because when you're already in the middle of the week, it makes it hard. But no excuses. Yeah. I really am starting tomorrow. And I think going into winter is like the best time for transformations because I'm already prepping for summer.
Yeah.
So
that's a good call.
I just think like I need to make it a priority and really stick to it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of support do you want? If any, actually. Because sometimes
all
journeys.
All of it, please. Because as I say this, I already feel a little doubt in my voice that it's going to happen. But
what do you think has hindered you?
The photos that were taken last week. I think that really
inspired you. What do you think hindered you from your health journey?
Oh, right, my fault. That's a great question. I think I just fell off suddenly and then day by day was able to excuse it more and more until then my habit became I don't do this rather than what kept me doing it in the first place was that it became my habit of this is just what I do every day.
Okay.
So I think trying to establish good habits again will make for success this time.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
I love that. What do you think has been your like hit of the week?
My hit of the week. My car.
Yours is so big in comparison to mine.
Oh, well, that's okay. I mean, there's no such thing as too small of a pit. An inconvenience is an inconvenience.
I think, yeah, your car is definitely a pit. What's wrong with your car?
She's in the shop as we speak. And I've had really good luck with my car. Like, I've not had any issues since getting it until now.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're looking at almost $2,000. And I sat there and I asked that man, I was like, how serious is it? Like,
does it have to be fixed soon?
Right. Is it like
what's the vibe?
I can ignore it for a while and then, rethink later on? And of course, like they're gonna always tell you, no, right away it needs to be fixed. You need A through Z fixed. You need this part, this part. Oh, okay. Well, so do we just do like an oil change or what do we? No. At this point, I feel like I should just get a new car. That seems easier.
$2,000 or a whole new car
is absolutely crazy. $2,000. That's definitely been pit of the week. What is your pit?
My pit is Rod Wave canceling his show. Rod Wave Gate is my pit.
Yeah. Let's get into that.
I just think that like all you had to do was tell us,
Right.
Rod, this is to you. All you had to do was talk to us.
Full transparency.
We're understanding girlies.
Yeah.
Um, and we honestly had so much faith in you.
And you let us down.
You did. So take that for what it's worth. Are there obviously, we're a day after the election, so there are clearly bigger pits in life.
Sure.
This one though is one that I can complain and control right now.
Yeah.
So it's my complainable pit.
No, that's fine.
But my stitch for the week was Cruz got to go trick-or-treating for the first time and actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
And so that was a really magical moment.
Yeah.
As a parent. It was so fun. And it was
so cute.
Yeah. We love a Bluey moment.
We love a Bluey moment.
In our Bluey era. But that would be my stitch for the week.
How exciting. A first for both of you, really.
Yeah. Because last year I dressed him up and it was fine. Mm-hmm. But he was barely walking.
Yeah.
Could say no words. Well, maybe a tiny bit, but not really. Yeah. So we had a really good time though. I think it was really worth all of the costume drama.
Mm-hmm. So, and I think as he gets older too, it'll be even more fun for you. Yeah, because he'll get to put what he wants into it more.
Well, fun fact, he did actually pick Bluey.
Did he really?
I don't remember if I told you, but I wanted him to be Garfield because Cruz loves a meal. He loves to eat. Right. He loves to snack. It doesn't matter. And so I was like Garfield. And, we're in the last bit of me being able to choose for him.
Yeah.
But while we were shopping for his costume, he quite literally was Bluey and pointed at it. Mm-hmm. So that would be messed up of me to be right, you have to be Garfield because I chose it.
Yeah. So he knows what he wants.
We can get off being a mom here in a second, but I think seeing all of the kids interact and love each other's costumes was so cute and so pure. Yeah. It was kind of a nice little step away from reality, I think. Yeah. I guess it's my reality, but it was just nice to see kids being kids and they're Bluey. It's just so fun.
Of course. Do you feel in a way you get to sort of relive those things that were so fun for you in your childhood through your son?
Yeah. Well, I think that was so. I felt like I dropped the ball as a mom because I didn't get him his costume until literally Halloween Day.
Okay.
Okay. Which is why they were sold out of Garfield. But I was and I was literally sobbing the night before. And it was I really dropped the ball as a mom. I didn't get him his costume and this is a really big deal to me. Yeah. And so I feel my mom always made it really, really special. My parents made it a big deal to take us trick-or-treating every year. We went and took pictures with my grandparents. And so I that's something that I really enjoyed and I just want to keep doing that with Cruz. Yeah. And so, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, it was really special. It was really cool. He had so much fun. He ate so much candy. And so did everybody else. So it was a win for everybody.
Right. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah. That everybody got candy. That's really it.
That's the only reason.
Who cares about the kids?
I mean, I also dressed my kid up. He was wait, what was he?
He was a pig.
Oh yeah, so I got two costumes. Only the pig fit.
Yeah.
But the pig was so cute. So he was a pig. The other option was a giraffe.
Oh.
Which he's a dog. So and he's very barrel chested, so they don't fit him. He is. It's hard to I can get it through the arms and then it won't Velcro here and he just will sit like this. He hates it.
Yeah, he does sit with his chest out.
He does.
He's really proud.
Very. He's a
proud dog.
Dalmatian, as he should be. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't get to take him out this year like I would have liked to do. In previous years, I've taken him to, they'll do little dog costume parties.
Oh my gosh. I'm so unaware.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Where they can just kind of like all play in their costumes, and then they'll have like a costume contest, and they can like win treats. Which he tied with somebody in previous years, and only because they wore the same costume. Which he worked way better, obviously, but
Yeah, I think that means he won.
I agree.
For being honest.
But yeah, I do get to feel like, wow, I'm living through him now. Like I'm celebrating with my child.
Am I living my dream? Maybe. I don't know.
I love Halloween. I'm a big Halloween fan.
I will say, I don't think that I've ever cared about Halloween.
Yeah.
Minus the one party that I had.
Mm.
But other than that, I've never cared about Halloween. But now that I have a kid, it's a really big deal to me.
Right. No, I've always like spooky season is for me for sure. But I really thrive in summer. So it's like, let me have the holidays and then let's
Do
get.
you?
I think I do.
I think spooky season and Christmas are really your things.
I mean, yeah,
Summer Taryn is not as festive as spooky season Taryn.
How so?
I just think that you're like
I feel
a
like
little more reserved in the summer.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I think that
That's fair.
summer Taryn is reserved Taryn, and I think that end of year Taryn, while maybe we're all fighting our like seasonal depression,
Mhm.
I do find that sometimes we're actually thriving.
Sure.
Side note, if you don't have a YSL lipstick, you should. The
Is
glossy
it
ones.
it's worth the coin?
Yeah, this is my favorite lipstick. I've got like 4 of them. I'm obsessed.
Mhm.
So, in the packaging, they're silver now, so I've had this one for a little bit. But
I feel like, and I'm just gonna say it, most makeup, unless liquid, I think it doesn't expire.
oh, I wasn't sure we were going. I was starting to panic. I thought you were gonna be like, it's actually not worth it. And I'm like, no, I'm here telling you that it is. Look at my lips. I do think that some of them just put an expiration date to like cover their own ass.
Uh-huh.
I think that, but I do think that other things might actually expire, like things with like SPF in them.
Mm-hmm.
But in my opinion, as long as it doesn't smell, I'm gonna put it on my face.
Sure.
I don't know.
I also think a lot of the time, I do think like liquids expire for sure, but I think a lot of the time they could be putting dates on them just to keep people buying them more often.
Oh, okay.
Sort of like a scare tactic,
a business move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not buying it. I have one of the OG Morphe palettes, and I will die with that thing.
That's fair.
It's not gonna expire.
That's fair. I have a lot of palettes that I've had for years and years and years and years. Like when I first started my retail journey, which was like, it's been probably 10 years that I've had this palette.
Yeah.
I would have to Google it to get a date of the launch, but it was like the mint chocolate palette from Too Faced.
Does it still smell?
I don't know. I don't even look at it because I actually don't even like the palette. I just bought it because it was limited edition and I'm a sucker.
Well, it's a collector's item now.
So sure. Cruz uses it as a phone. He picks it up and says, hello. Cruz, that's an antique.
Yeah, you remember the original Modern Renaissance?
I just pulled mine out the other day and used it. Actually, to the baby shower.
Oh, really?
That's what I used. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I said, I've got to use it because it was a fairy theme.
Right.
And I don't have any fairy clothes. So
I did not either.
Very makeup. And very, like on a really like relative scale. I don't think it was very fairy, but it was a little pink.
Yeah. I also did a little bit of a pink moment.
Yeah. I think we talked about it.
Yeah. It's really all I could give. Yeah, we did do that this week. We went to our bestie's baby shower.
Yeah.
We love a baby shower. I think it's just like I think it's been really fun and such a wonderful experience for me to be able to be a part of both of your guys' journeys on having kids and how your life looks now and just being able to be there with you guys as you go through it. I just feel so lucky and blessed that you've chose me as a friend and just so happy to be by your side and support you through the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, no, same actually. I think being able to like look at our lives and like where we've ended up is kind of cool because who would have thought?
Right.
Who would have thought? Actually, okay, I mentioned this to you because I was like, wow, but kind of saved it to talk about now.
Okay.
But the post that I saw, someone shared it and I was like, oh, how like relatable. It said something along the lines of like be careful with who you interact with because everybody that you meet is a portal to a different life. There we go.
Yeah.
And I think I really love where our interactions have taken us. I think that we're both, I guess I can speak for myself. I feel like I'm in my like soft girl era. I feel like I get to embrace being a soft girl. I get to like really live in my feminine energy. And I feel like really lucky to be with somebody who has allowed that space for me.
Yeah.
But I think seeing you be in a space that someone has created for you to feel like safe in what I would say is like a softer energy than previously. Well, kind of like a not weird, but in like a different way. I think that you are really able to like be a little bit more like firm and independent too.
Yeah.
Like feminine energy, but also I think you can be feminine and firm.
For sure.
But
I think I definitely
like soft and firm. It's like a really cool thing to see.
I definitely have more of a voice now, which seems kind of crazy while being in my soft girly era, but like I have a voice and I think most of the time people think that I don't because I don't use it, but she's got things to say. Oh well yeah, to touch more on that. Like I had never really thought about it that way before, but literally you can meet one person and it'll take you in a completely direction in your life, one that I would have never expected.
No.
That's crazy.
I think for me, it is so crazy because I think I am like a leader at work. I have always been like a leader in my personal life, but sometimes to like be able to take a step back and like be led is
nice.
Such like a cool experience. I think even for me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think maybe like in my personal, I feel like I'm stepping into like being a leader for myself.
Yeah, like advocating.
Sure, yeah. I feel like a lot of the time I've spent a lot of my past like being a follower of my leader or just kind of going where people take me rather than like setting up myself for success and what Taryn wants and where I want to go. And now that's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like I decide things, I make decisions. Do I still struggle to make decisions? Sure. Do I like to make them all the time? No.
Right.
But who's gonna do it for me?
Who is? Nobody. Nobody. I think a little different. But I think for me, like having to make just like life decisions for another human has been a really big struggle of like stepping into like a parent role. Granted, are we almost 2 years in? Yeah, but having to like make certain calls, I'm like, am I equipped to do this? Do I know what I'm doing?
Nobody does.
Nobody does.
And that's okay.
Nobody does.
And that's okay.
But what a journey.
What a journey it's been.
What a journey. What is that?
This is an Essence gloss, which by the way, they have my favorite glosses.
Yeah.
Especially their new ones. They're like shimmer bomb ones.
Never tried them. Wait. I want to pause. Because you posted on your TikTok the other day the elf ones. The shimmer ones. They're giving the Tom Ford like shimmer lip balm.
They're supposed to be dupes.
And I think that that's what I would rather see.
Okay.
Where are they at? Because I commented and I said, try it on. And then you liked it. And I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it on the table.
All right.
She'll be back.
Where do I? And they're so pretty. Look at the circle.
Yeah.
Let me put that one on.
Wait, so I can see that it's been tried on.
I swatched it on my hand.
Okay.
I can change my lip.
I think I feel a little betrayed.
And they were, I think they were like $7. Like Elf has definitely upped their prices, but it's still like
$7 in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. They're like really pretty, but it's definitely more of a balm situation. Oh no, it's a satin lipstick. We'll see.
A satin lipstick is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because what color would that be? This feels a little bit more luxurious. Like,
yeah, it has a magnet.
Magnetic clothes.
They're stepping up their game. Elf has really come back, and they're duping everybody.
I don't think that they went anywhere. However, let's talk about Timu Orange Hands and Jeffree Star. And this one.
Yeah.
If they're in stock next week, I'm gonna get one, and then we can compare them.
Yeah.
I don't think that there will be a comparison for the Elf.
I think you could compare it to
Flat glitter shadow, probably to something else, but not the Patrick Ta. That's crazy.
The cowboy.
Oh, Urban Decay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's more comparable to that, but even then,
yeah.
We'll have to see.
Try it. We'll try it.
For an Elf price point, like you
sure,
really can't complain.
We're not going to discredit that it's beautiful,
right?
But is she Patrick Ta? I don't know. I don't think so.
It's a gloss. It's literally.
It is really pretty though. Oh.
I do like that the shimmer is within the whole lipstick rather than just like the top and you use it once and the shimmer comes off. It's actually shimmer.
Yeah.
All the way through. But
it is really pretty.
Yeah. I don't know that it's a satin lipstick, but I do like it. Cart. Like how cool.
It is giving luxury.
Yeah.
My YSL one doesn't do that, but I stand by this product.
I do actually really like it. I love the packaging is very pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you really can't like expect much for the price point, but I do think they have some killer products.
I think they have some like old reliables and new ones. Yeah. I think Elf is innovative, and I love that Elf has a price point that everybody can afford.
Yeah.
You know, like I think being a part of like the beauty world, we understand that there are so many things like this is probably not realistic for everybody to have, even though I love it and I like stand by that. I know that it's not realistic for everybody to spend that amount of money on a lipstick.
Right.
So I do kind of love, I think that they have great products and I think the price point is great. So I do love that they have something for everybody.
Yeah. I also think it's like great for people starting out. And I remember growing up, I grew up on Elf, Maybelline, things like that, and that's what kind of got me started with it.
Did your mom take you to like a makeup counter ever?
No, we didn't. Okay, so where I grew up, we didn't have like makeup places. We had like Walmart, Target. We had Dillard's for a moment, but as a child, I'm not buying Clinique because that was old people makeup when I was growing up. I was like,
I started with Clinique. My mom took me to a makeup counter, and I got my makeup done at Clinique. I remember I got a purple palette. I got the foundation. Started out with Clinique.
Yeah, that's so funny.
But
we just didn't have a lot of options.
I don't know that I incorporate Clinique as much anymore. Not to say that there's anything wrong with it. I just think that they're not innovative girlies anymore.
Right. I do live for their eyeliners though. I think they're very
okay, fair.
That's why I had to use their eyeliners when I was growing up. But that's great. And my grandma loves them.
We love that.
Yeah.
We love that.
What's one product that you think is super hyped, but you actually don't think it's good?
The Charlotte Tilbury wands.
Okay. Yeah.
And hear me out. I think that they are pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I like enjoy the one that I got,
Mm-hmm.
but I hate the packaging. I
Yeah.
traveled one time with my wand
Mm-hmm.
and I was unaware that you were supposed to lock it
Yeah.
and the product went everywhere.
Yeah.
So here's my like 40 something dollar wand of highlighter that
Mm-hmm.
is now ruined and gone. So I will spend $6 on the elf ones any
Mm-hmm.
day of the week,
Yeah.
but I don't know that I would spend 40 whatever dollars on the Charlotte one ever again.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, maybe now that I know that they lock, fine, but I don't really like liquid and cream products that much anyway. So no, I won't buy it
Yeah.
again.
That's fair. I think the Too Faced foundation, I don't really love
Terrible.
it.
No.
I also, okay, I
I
don't
think Too
think,
Faced as a brand is overhyped, actually.
yeah, I think that they have not like changed in a long time. I think they
Mm-mm.
stick to like, and same with
Urban Decay.
Urban Decay. That's another one I was gonna say. I don't think their shadows are great. I just don't. But I've always felt that way. I have quite a few other palettes, and I just don't think their
You have
shadows are
quite a
great.
few and you haven't liked them? That's crazy.
I
I
think
think
they're fine. I just don't think like for more of a prestige brand that it really makes sense.
I agree. I have one Decay palette
Mm-hmm.
and it's the Heat palette.
Mm-hmm. I like the
And
colors of that. I do
yeah,
use it.
I really liked one shade. I think it's Ember. It's
Mm-hmm.
like a shiny brown. I really loved it.
You have one shade that's just empty in the whole palette.
No, it's not empty. I've used the palette probably like 4 times. So no. Um, Urban Decay. But they used to be that girl.
They
Like
used
they
to
had a
be.
Basquiat collection. Like, do I have I always like loved their products? No. Have I loved some of the collabs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I thought that they were cool.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
They had a moment when they were like really hot. I feel like they haven't done anything really fun in a while.
Yeah, I agree. Everything fun right now is just a nude palette
Yeah. Yeah.
or a lip oil.
Everyone's got their own version of the lip oil now,
Yeah.
which is fine because then it gives everybody the chance to try it. But I feel like at a certain point when it's like everyone has it, we should already be on to the next
Yeah,
thing.
give me something cool.
Right.
What's your favorite product right now? Your favorite beauty products?
Ooh. I don't know. I'm really into glosses right now. And I know going into fall
Okay.
that I think most people aren't, but I really am. And I used to hate glosses. I was always a matte lip
A
girly,
matte liquid lip.
and then
Yeah.
then that was like done over with. I'm still really into glosses. So honestly, any glosses. I like I was saying earlier, I've tried the new Essence glosses because
Yeah.
they're just so shimmery.
Yeah.
Anything with glitter and gloss, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Have you tried any of the Patrick Ta glosses?
No.
Amazing.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I
They're so
have to
pretty.
try them.
I think my favorite product right now. Okay. I think I'm stepping back into a full coverage moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my favorite, actually, there's two.
Okay.
My favorite products. The Huda Beauty Foundation. I think it's called Easy Blur.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Beautiful, gorgeous. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
And I actually really like the one size one too.
Okay. Yeah.
I like both of them.
I love one size.
I like both of them a lot.
Yeah.
But in that same spin, maybe not the same spin because it's a completely different product. The Danessa Myricks Dewy Skin Skin Tint.
Okay.
Chef's kiss. And the balm. I've really been into complexion right now, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's fair.
I love them.
I think in summertime I'm more of like a skincare makeup, very light, just
Mm-hmm.
tints, whatever. But I think winter I always fall back to full coverage.
Yeah,
You know, that time again.
that's fair. Is that the Juvia's Place highlighter?
It is.
I
And one
love
thing
them.
about me, I love a loose highlighter.
I love a loose highlighter and I love anything Juvia's Place.
Yes.
I love them.
Yeah. The price point, the products, all of it.
I
Love
love
it.
it. Taryn's got a hot take.
Yeah, I love hot takes, and I feel like that should be something that we implement. Maybe not every single time, but I think it brings up great conversation. So, the one I will give you today is I love a hot take. Um, Nice guys don't finish last. Nice guys play victim. Let's talk about it. Because
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
nice guys, actual nice guys, are not ever claiming nice guys finish last. Those aren't nice guys. And I think that if you're aware of it, then you're just like whining about it. You're not doing anything about it. You're just complaining and you're using the whole like thing as like, oh, feel bad for me. And we don't. We don't feel bad. I think if you put yourself in that position, you can't really complain about it. And it's not a nice guy. Like nobody that's nice has to clarify, oh, I'm so nice.
Yeah.
So are you?
There.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have ever thought of this before because like in my head, but then I remember like when I was dating and a lot of the people that would be like nice guys finish last were actually the ones that were like the most manipulative and
Yeah.
the most like
Yeah.
maybe not the most toxic, but maybe like second
Yeah.
to the most toxic
Mm-hmm.
because they're like, why don't you like me? Why don't you like
Yeah.
me? Like,
And it gives me the ick actually.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't make me feel bad for them. It's just like, stand up.